And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Old Dominion Monarchs offense will go to work first. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder.
Found the seam on the left. There he goes. Touchdown, ODU. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So Virginia Tech's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how's a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not good. That was not what they wanted to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was 2 big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
The Hokies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. Got it behind the line. It's Green. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 2nd down coming up. They'll run the toss. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It seems so inviting to try to get the ball outside, but this defense is so fast, you just end up running sideways.
And when you don't have any misdirection or something else to look at before you pitch that ball on the perimeter, a lot of times those guys can play even faster. They can see it right now. Those safeties fly up, those corners fly up, outside backers fly up, and get in the play immediately.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Got it in the middle, it's Green. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Hokies have their offense in high gear. Back to throw, it's Drones. Quarterback extends the play. Now looking to throw back to the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. It puts so much pressure on a defense when a quarterback can get out of the pocket like that and has a chance and is willing to take a chance to try to make a big play downfield.
Well, and that's why defensive ends have to keep contained. You got to keep that rabbit in the cage, right? You can't let him outside the cage, let him start roaming, because now it opens up my defense for big-time plays. They didn't get stung by it this time. The quarterback didn't find it to be open, couldn't make a completion, but you got to keep that guy in the pocket.
And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quick release by the QB. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
third down, understanding exactly where the sticks are. You got to stop certain routes so they don't get to certain depths. Quarterback completes it, gets another first down. Got to be a little bit more mindful of where those sticks are.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sullivan. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players.
Got some room in it to the goal line. Touchdown, Hokie. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. We're all tied up, and they'll try to get it right back. They're going for an onside kick.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. Your running back takes the football. He does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Under fire.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Monarchs want to pick up the tempo. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Running to Green. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Quick tempo here for the offense.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
How fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense, getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy in front.
Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Give to the running back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got it in the middle. It's Green. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Drones. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Couldn't find much room on the return, but what a costly miscue, and they've got it at the 26-yard line. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. The quick out. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. And the Monarchs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Snags it, and he will score. Touchdown, Monarchs.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They're quickly in a 10-point hole, trailing 17-7 and needing to put together a drive. Quickly complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch and He went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
A lot of times offenses will do the FIB, formation into the boundary, try to take advantage of you necessarily spreading out, sending more resources to the field, trying to take advantage. Offense gave it a whirl, but the defense, they did not move. They did their assignments, got the TFL.
We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. And the Hokies will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal in their first 3 possessions. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Monarchs are in the hurry-up. Trying play action. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's blocked. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points, and our defense
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. And the Monarchs with an absolute gift to start this drive with goal to go. Power football with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, ODU. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of great field position.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Utah State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Aggies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? The Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. He's got it. Speeding down the left side. At the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And I love the play call. Oftentimes offensively, you like to throw the football deep down in your own end and take shots because you're anticipating man coverage. So if you get a receiver that can get behind the defense, that has a chance to be a home run type play. And you saw it work out exactly that way right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. back to work up top. Got the quick pass. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to run it. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Monarchs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Butler. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Monarchs are moving quickly down the field.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddles.
Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Monarchs in a good spot here with second and short. Trying to get the edge on the toss. They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Monarchs! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking for a man. It's Drones. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. It's a seam wide open. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. It's complete. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. And this set of downs gets started from the 33. First and 10. Now the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to throw again. Snagged in the middle. It's Selden.
Listen, nice completion, short game. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyway.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They'll try to convert on fourth and long after giving up that big sack. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Touchdown, Hokie! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop...
Forget the kick, he's gonna throw it. He runs into the end zone on the fake. What a gutsy call to come up with a two-point conversion there. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Snags it quickly on the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Oh, out of space. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Caught in the backfield, it's Butler. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. From the shotgun, the inside give. Nowhere for him to run again, and now 4th down is going to be a tough one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Going to throw it over the top of the deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Drones. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads it left. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And the Hokies line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Looking downfield very late in the half. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. That should be the final play of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Blacksburg.
And the Monarchs will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come they'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Drones. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
Really nice looking pass there. I'll tell you, they ask you to do a lot at Virginia Tech when you're the quarterback. You're expected to make plays with your feet because of some of the greats that have come before you, but you've also got to be able to hurt defenses throwing it as well.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a huge play. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Kick is in the air. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Grab behind the line. It's Butler. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Second down, they'll go to the air. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half, and it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
The Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Now on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. To the air, it's Drones. Throwing right. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Escapes trouble. And the Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wideout. Going up top again. Looking to the big tight end. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
They boot it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Hand off from the shotgun. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the third. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. And he's brought down after a nice game. They're in the red zone. First and 10 from the 20. They'll run it. It's Brooks. We'll give him a couple on that one. Second and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Roach. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw, it's Drones. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Getting deep in the 3rd quarter here. Clock stopped with 1.5 minutes to go. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Hauls it in. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Tight end finds a soft spot. Give him 6. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. A great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt, first half it looked bad. It looked like it was weak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
They'll immediately call timeout. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Give to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Look out, he's got room. Got the 1st down and more. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll run it from the gun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Offense in the hurry-up.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And it's right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They'll put the ball in play from their
it by the DBs. You know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. From the gun to give, looking for room. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the running back. Jukes his way for more. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. The Monarchs want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And now on second down for this offense. Here's the handoff. Fights off a defender. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got him downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Old Dominion. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To the air, it's Drones. Here's a heat. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness.
Turning it on. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38. These guys are on the move.
Man, this dude's flown by 200, flown by 300, and now thrown by 400. Almost 450 yards on the ball.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Butler. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Monarchs will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. Dropping back, it's Drones. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man on the right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The Hokies in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Stewart. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Stewart. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Virginia Tech!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game day.
Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Caught behind the line. It's Butler. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Monarchs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. On the ground trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result,